pop up from, my brother?
Exactly.
Where you pop up from?
You're muted. You're muted.
I was just gonna quietly let y'all cook. I was just like, so I guess this is the Eagles Glaze Fest out
Turn it
here.
on. Turn it
And
on.
now we just disrespecting Drake London like he's some bum. Like the man didn't sit here.
I thought you would like Drake disrespect.
Whoa. Nobody's disrespecting Drake London. Well, Jordan was.
You literally just said, what has that man done? Come on now. Come on,
Yes.
y'all. So you telling me he didn't deserve all 100 million of that contract extension?
Maybe 90, but not 140.
Make it make sense.
68 receptions, 919 yards, and 7 touchdowns. He couldn't even make 1,200 yards on receptions. I mean, 1,200 yards.
Nah, you're wilding. I'm gonna go with Marv on this, and I'm gonna let you know you wilding because there's been some games that Drake London popped off.
Thank you. Now, granted, you want to go by stats, fine. We can go by the stats. We can talk about the fact that, of course, Michael Penix, offensive leader, Bijan Robinson had 1,478. And I get Kyle Pitts Sr. was the captain. But it literally says right after this that when it comes to receiving touchdowns, Drake London was the leader of the Falcons. I'm not saying you got to give him a billionaire bag. I ain't even saying you got to give him all $141,000. But we are not about to treat this man like he's some garbage receiver.
Yeah, we're
not. I didn't say he was a garbage receiver, but
bro, sitting there saying that man don't deserve a contract. Come on,
140 million.
That's hate.
Nah. Yeah, you're
bro. That's small fries compared to what the NFL's normally handing out. They gave that man a number one combo.
His top 3 statistic games are better than the top 10. It's better than the top 10 NFL wide receivers. It's better than
somebody.
So
listen,
I just want to tell you something. Drake London has a higher contract than Justin Jefferson. And who's better between those two?
You know who's better between those two? Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Jefferson.
So the average per year, these are the top 5 specifically.
Okay.
JSN, Jamar Chase, Drake London.
Okay.
Drake London. Justin Jefferson, and then CD Lamb.
Those make sense.
So what's wrong? What's wrong with that?
5,
why are you bothered by that? Say that one more time.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You got to remember, number one, Jamar Chase has Joe Burrow as his quarterback. Now,
that's not questioning Jamar Chase.
We're not questioning that. We're going to say, though, that Joe Burrow doesn't have no time to find Jamar Chase in that pocket because he's running around for his life every play because they don't have the ability to pay a decent offensive line because they paid almost $400 million between him, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins,
and the stadium. They're cheap. They paid the stadium too. They don't pay their defense. The Bengals are cheap.
So again, and they let Trey Henderson walk. So you know they about to be worse. So that's for what's it called? JSN, we're gonna leave that alone. We leave that out there because he is the Super Bowl champion.
Justin Jefferson, we can leave alone.
Justin Jefferson plays behind JJ McCarthy. Does anybody rank JJ McCarthy as a top 5, a top 15 quarterback?
A top 50 quarterback? No.
Absolutely not. All right, so then we can move
and then
on.
CD Lamb, I don't even have to question that. I don't like Dallas, but he's their number 2 now. Pick is their number 1.
No.
Pick, yes, Pick is their number 1.
We are not doing this.
Talent-wise.
We are not doing this.
Talent-wise, yes, he is.
No, hell no.
Pick,
hell no.
You saw how crazy Pick was catching that.
I think you went a little too far.
You saw how crazy Pitt was catching that football last year?
No, hell no, we're not doing this. This is the Antonio Brown conundrum at this point. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm calculating the ABCs. This is what we're gonna dub it officially. It is the Antonio Brown conundrum. Because what happens
I
is
gotta hear this.
you have a number one wide receiver who will not have top tier stats, but the number two wide receiver will have the immediate stats and the impact behind it. So then everybody else gets confused thinking that the number one receiver will not produce. When the number one receiver leaves, then the number two, that new number one receiver has the team going down because at the end of the day, they were never a true number one wide receiver. This happened with Antonio Brown because guess who was that number two receiver? Juju Smith-Schuster.
TikTok.
And they thought him and Chase Claypool was going to be an immediate wonderful 1-2 punch. Absolutely not.
Who thought Chase Claypool?
You don't understand the amount of people that thought Chase Claypool was going to be an excellent number two option. Marv will tell you about
it. Yeah, it
Chase
was actually
Claypool.
kind of insane. The glaze for Claypool was interesting, but
it was
I would just like
work.
to add.
I was like, just take it out your mouth at this point because they were going crazy for that shit.
Yo, I'm not even going to go into that. I just
they
wanted
was
to
just going crazy.
For all of our viewers,
crazy work.
Statistically, because I'm stat god out here. The best two wide receivers in the whole NFC South. Number one, Chris Olave of the Saints, 1,163 yards, 9 touchdowns. Number two, Drake London, 68, 919, 7. That man deserves the extension, bro. He deserves the money.
You also got to understand.
He deserves the money.
Here's 3 of his best games against the Buffalo Bills. 10 receptions, 158 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Chris Olave with multiple concussions and possibly was not going to make it back to the league.
We not going to talk about that.
I mean, I'm just saying he did all that and he still did better than Drake London. And all Drake.
He has to compete with Bijan Robinson. Stop this, bro.
So can you explain to me why you're pushing the goal line back? Because I mean, I'm being real, bro. Because here's my thing, right? If we were speaking of our favorite division, I don't think that energy would be the same. I feel like you just don't care for Drake London. But the thing about it is, he was in a more competitive situation, if you want to be real about it.